Hey, what's up everyone, so welcome back to another video, and today I played some Infected in Infinity Warfare. It's like the old Infected from Modern Warfare 3. It's actually more or less the same as on Modern Warfare 3, the same class, also the Infected, they have only the knife, but the gameplay overall it's so much different than Modern Warfare 3, and I think, in my opinion, that they just fucked up the game mode, because this game mode was so fun to play in Modern Warfare 3. I'm not sure if the game mode was official on Modern Warfare 3, because I remember I played it a lot, but not sure if it was a mod or if it was official. But I remember it was so fun when you got up on the trucks and the infected, they were trying to kill you only with the knife, not a throwing knife, while here the infected, all the infected, they have a throwing knife. While in Modern Warfare 3, only the first infected had a throwing knife, and then until he infects someone, then everyone doesn't have a throwing knife. But how here it's everyone is jumping and stuff like that, maybe it's okay to have a throwing knife, but still, I mean, it's just weird to play Infected in this boosting shit with throwing knives. It's just, I mean, they just completely fucked up the game mode. This game mode was so requested by the fans of Code to bring it to Infinity Warfare. They bring it, I mean, I think they just run out of ideas, this Infinity Ward. I actually kind of start to hate them a bit. They are running out of idea. They just put whatever comes to mind, they just put into the game without even thinking about to like perfect the modes. For example, there could be so many types of modes on this game. For example, the infected, to see some green screen or to walk slowly, while here the infected is just like a normal person, which he runs, he jumps, he wall runs, just has a knife and a throwing knife. At the beginning, when there's only one infected, it's like playing a guy with a throwing knife against all the enemies, which is kind of dumb. I mean, they could just make so much different these infected. They could also like have a different mode where infected without jumping boosts and stuff like that. Like I mentioned, the throwing knife to be on the first infected, and then once the first infected infects more, then nobody has a throwing knife, because this mode was so playable on Modern Warfare 3, and I remember I played it as well so much. But it was fun because you could hide in corners, you could hide up on the trucks, and you're camping there and killing the infected. And it was actually fun because the infected were trying to find a way to go there and kill us. Here you kind of have to run for your life. You can't camp in a spot and try to kill them, because first of all you have a shotgun, it's not a long range, and the infected, they all have a throwing knife, which is kind of dumb in my opinion. But in this game mode I kind of die from a wall running infected, which, in which world do you see a robot infected while running? I mean, when I saw the game mode in the game mode list, I was so happy. I was like, oh, infected. I'm not sure if infected they bring it now or if it was from the beginning, but I didn't saw infected when I first played the game. But when I saw infected, I was like, oh, I'm gonna insta play infected mode, because I'm a fan of infected mode, at least of Modern Warfare 3 infected mode. But they kind of fucked it up so bad. I mean, they just put the basic infected, which doesn't run good with jumping suits and stuff like that. It just doesn't run good. I mean, the game, it's kind of okay to play with these jumping suits, but infected mode, they just fucked it up. Another thing that I noticed on the latest update that they released to Infinity Warfare is I remember when on the first day launched, I could play on ultra, even though the FPS were kind of low, but the graphics wouldn't change. I mean, like, the graphics wouldn't go lower. But now if I put like settings some medium or high, stuff like that, the graphics start to be good, and after a few seconds they just go more than low. I mean, the graphics just go shit. I don't know why. You can see in this video that the graphics just went to shit, but in the beginning the graphics were good, because I kinda found some settings to play on low with some extra details and stuff like that, and I mean, I'm stuck at 90 FPS, but I'm pretty sure this graphic card can play at medium settings at least, not at high. Let's say at high, because at high there was some frame drops, but they are making just like Black Ops 3. They don't want to fix the game, to fix the frame rates and stuff like that, and they just limit the graphic cards, and that's the fix. I mean, that's not a fix. Fix your fucking game, or at least they should let it how it was, because I could play it more than fine, and the graphics I could play on like as well on high, but not even on high. Let me play on medium. I don't really know if this is a bug or like they kind of fixed that wrongly, but I'm getting that bug. I restart the game, the graphics start more than fine, and then the graphics go to shit. But anyway, if you know if there's a fix for that, or if you know that they kind of mixed fix that, then let me know in the comments. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see you on the next one.